So, what a wild finish to the week on Wall Street. Just when it looked like markets were about to wrap up a rough stretch, Jerome Powell stepped up at Jackson Hole and gave investors exactly what they were waiting for: a hint at a September rate cut. Hey everyone, it's Saturday morning, August 23rd, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Quick note before we begin, today's episode is brought to you by AMF Capital. For smart investment solutions and high-quality funds, head over to amf-capital.de. If you enjoy the podcast, please rate it wherever you're listening and make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. All right, let's get to it. Here's what went down. Stocks absolutely soared on Friday. The Dow Jones jumped about 800 points, nearly 1.9%, hitting a fresh record. The Standard & Poor's 500 climbed 1.5%. And the Nasdaq was up almost 1.9% too. That rally came after a week where tech stocks were really beaten down by doubts around artificial intelligence trades. Now, Powell's speech was the real game changer. He said the economic outlook and the balance of risks may mean the Fed has to adjust its stance, basically opening the door to lower rates in September. At the same time, he reminded everyone that inflation risks are still tilted upward, with tariffs adding more pressure. Traders went from kind of doubting a cut to almost fully convinced. By the end of Friday, the odds of a September cut were at over 90%, way up from just 70% earlier in the day. Bond yields dropped and cryptos took off too, with Bitcoin and Ethereum leading the way. Politics played a role too. The White House was watching Powell's speech closely. President Trump once again pressured the Fed, even calling for a governor to resign and saying he'd fire her, which experts quickly pointed out isn't how the law works. Trump also said the government will take a 10% stake in Intel, calling it a great deal, and that sent shares higher. On the earnings side, Zoom popped on AI buzz, Ross Stores gained on discount shoppers, while Intuit and Workday fell back. So, to sum it up, a strong rally to close the week. Powell gave the market what it wanted, but the inflation story is far from over. So, that's it for today's Capital Markets Quickie. I'll be back Monday morning with a brand new episode. Don't forget to subscribe, rate the podcast, and share it with your network. Thanks for tuning in.